Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features a couple of big targets who will be looking to get open in the middle of the field. It's the Bengals going up against the Chiefs. Now let's go to Jim Nance and Phil Simms for this Week 4 matchup.
It's Thursday night in the NFL, and we welcome you to tonight's matchup here on EA Sports.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms getting set for kickoff and a big primetime game headed your way. The lights are on. The excitement's building, Phil.
Yeah, the excitement is building, Jim. And, you know, for the players, you sit around all day long waiting for the game to come. So it makes you edgy. It makes you emotional. And we always see great play because of that.
The Bengals are back deep, waiting to return the kick. The Chiefs setting up here for the kickoff. Tackles made right around the 25-yard line.
Here's a quarterback who's been around for a long time, stepping onto the field for the first time today.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of success, and that's what you think of when you're a quarterback. You go out there, you think of good things. And when you've been in the league as long as he has, you've done a lot of good things. So there's no doubt he's confident.
First down on the way. Out of the gun. He's looking to the right. It's intercepted. That brings the play to an end.
So we've got a young quarterback with some experience stepping onto the field today for the first time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of talent, and it's just a matter of time until he takes that experience and matches it with all of his talent and becomes one of those guys that we say, hey, the game is going to hinge on him. I think he's very close to that.
Quarters formation here for the defense. First down at the 18. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. Chiefs.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead, and it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
The Chiefs for the extra point. It's good. The Chiefs had great starting field position following the interception, and they did a good job of not squandering that opportunity to score. And certainly the defense will be looking to force another turnover in a moment here. Made right around the 26-yard line. They come to the line, and it's first down. Let's go. Handoff made. Tackled at the 29-yard line. As we take a look at the offense for the first time today, they're coming off a big performance, putting up plenty of points last week, looking to replicate that performance today. It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The Bengals come out in a bunch set. They'll run it off the toss. Muscles through the defender. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
When a coach can have a run that picks up those kind of yards, it gives them confidence, and they will show more and more patience with the running game. So the defense, they better dig in here.
The Bengals have turned into the cardiac kids. They won a tight one last week, but they trail in this one with time remaining.
You got to be cool under pressure, and I think this is a pressure situation. You got to make plays when it counts in situations just like this.
And here's the Chiefs defense. They know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. Coming up, second down. Setting up screen. He's got the catch. Rock for a loss on that play.
Well, the defense has got to be happy about this situation. Anytime early in the game you get an offense in 3rd and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
Line up now on 3rd down. They were very good at converting these situations a week ago.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
The Bengals have it at the 34.
Throwing now to his left. Almost intercepted.
Just when you thought the offense was going to march down and score, look who awakens. The defense makes the play.
Yeah, nice job by the defense that time. They got the speed on their side. They use it, and they stop the offense that time on the 3rd down.
He's got a chance for a return. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
First down here.
The Chiefs come to the line with a bunch set.
From the gun.
Makes the reception.
Kansas City takes it across.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Well, we're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
Inside of the uprights. The Bengals are ready to return the kick.
Spins out of the tackle. Gets out past the 30 and brought down at the 35. First down, offense readying for the snap. Dropping back 3. And he's taken down.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Offense lines up here.
Screen. Finds his mark. Running room.
This time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it. Picked up some good yards.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. First down following the long play. To the ground. Good piece of tackling.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Nickel formation here for the defense. From the shotgun. Looking to the right side and throwing. Gets about 9 on the play.
The Bengals do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
It'll be third down. Offense lines up here. Strong eye, handoff here. Nice tackle.
Find a way to score. That's always the mantra with every team when they get in the red zone. If you punch it in here, even though you're down by more than 7, it'll give you confidence for the rest of the game.
Let's go.
First down and 10. Has his man. He'll pick up 7 this time.
The Bengals had a nice play designed that time and fooled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. Nickel formation for the defense here. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. They go to the right side. Gains about 3.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Offense lines up here. They'll go ground for about 4.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Let's go.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. Flip to the outside. Tries to ward off a defender with a stiff arm. And that gains 1. The Bengals are driving toward the end zone, and they need to come away with 7 right now.
Oh, absolutely. They need 7 to get back into this football game and make this game closer. Once you get inside the 10-yard line, of course, the field is very small. You got to come up with something different. Can they do it this time?
Offense lines up here. 3rd and goal to go. Touchdown. That'll close the gap.
Well, the defense knew that they were probably going to see a run here in 3rd and goal. And what do? It doesn't matter. They still get blown off the line of scrimmage by the offensive line. Nice job.
The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. They face first down. The defense comes out in the nickel. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit. And now we'll look at the Chiefs offense. This is an efficient group. Last week turning the football over just once. Second down now. They come out in the dime package. They're setting up screen. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing 1. This defensive front is so often disruptive and in the quarterback space. It's third down, and last week this was a problematic situation for them. Offense lines up here. 3rd and 11. Out to the left. Intercepted. Touchdown.
Gotta love a defense that's not afraid to take chances, and this defense will get after it. That time they get the interception and return it all the way for a touchdown.
The Bengals have erased the deficit and can tie it right here.
And the point after is good.
Got a tie game now. Getting set to kick it off. The score's 14-14.
The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. First down here. The Bengals with a nickel look here on defense. Here's the handoff for a gain of about 5.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Second down following the run. Handoff. Still mark him at the 28.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
The defense comes out in the dime. The Chiefs take it from the 28. Right back to him. To the right side. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Even though the defense knows you're probably going to run the football, it's 3rd and short. If you run hard, all you need is a little bit of a lane. We see it there, able to get the first down.
First down here after the run. Throws to the right. Brings it into his body.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
This will be second down. Offense lines up here. Has his target. That's a gain of 10. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Second down and 6. Gets it out. A foot race to the end zone. The 20, the 10, in stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
It was a short route by the receiver. He catches it and goes all the way down the field and scores the touchdown. And the quarterback looks at the coach and goes, hey, it was a heck of a throw.
The Chiefs with an extra point try on the way. Count it. The Chiefs will take their spot on the bench after contributing to the cause, especially via the passing game, over 60 yards by the air. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Bengals ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 22. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Catch made. He's tackled at the 28. So they complete one, and still it's second down. Just a quick drop back. The Bengals now move the chains. First down here after the completion. Offense lines up here. Looking to go up top again on first down. Taking off. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. Nickel formation here for the defense.
Let's go.
Looking across the middle, complete to Jeffrey. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Oh, there's nothing like a play-action pass. When the offensive linemen make it look like it's a run, the linebackers are all near the line of scrimmage and easy to throw it down the field for that completion.
Offense lines up here. The Bengals have it at the 39. The tackle is made.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Wide receivers are bunched up. Getting away from the pressure. Got the completion. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
You know, as a quarterback, you don't have to be like extremely fast to make plays like this. When you get forced out of the pocket, you need good footwork to get out there, get in position, nice throw down the field.
Let's go.
First and 10. Gets the handle here. He's brought down. Second down coming up. Nickel formation for the defense here. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Gains 11. This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Let's go.
They're going back up top. Makes the reception. And they knock him down just a yard away from the first.
The Bengals offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. And picks up the first. Looks like a penalty on the defense. First down coming up. Mounting a serious drive. Takes it again. And he's in.
I would bet first and goal that the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do they do here? They run it and they get it done. That is power football at its best.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Bengals will take their spot on the bench after contributing to the cause, especially via the passing game, over 60 yards by the air. The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. Fights through contact. Steps out of bounds. The Chiefs ready now to start their next series. They'll take it here from the 39. The Chiefs have it at the 39. They'll run it here. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down coming up. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Looking to the right side and throwing.
And now he'll dip out of bounds. Now, as we look at the stats in this tie game, they have to feel good about their quarterback play to this point. If this continues into the second half, they have to believe they have the weapons to win the game here, partner.
I think you're right. I know they believe they can win this game. The offense is hot. And Jim, let's be honest, this defense, it's one of the worst in the NFL. They should be shredded, and they are.
And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line.
And here in what's been a very competitive game so far, you see that the rushing numbers can certainly be an area that they can improve on to maybe push them in front the rest of the way.
Yeah, stay with the running game. The game is tied. You said it right, so don't panic. Stay with the running game, and sooner or later, I think it'll get going.
My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Does it take talent to do something like this? You've got to time the pass where the football's going, where the receiver's going to catch it, and do the perfect timing. Hit that receiver, and that football comes flying out. Nice job that time. Incomplete pass.
The Chiefs have it at the 39.
Throws the pass. Catch made. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
The kick is good. The kick is good from downtown.
There's nothing like being ahead in the football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
It's first down as they head to the line. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Set up screen. A takeaway. Touchdown.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
The Chiefs for the extra point. And the extra point is good. Chiefs getting set for kickoff. Ball is out. Picking up the fumble. And now he's on the move. In on the stop.
There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. We'll head back to the field now. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible.
Yeah, it didn't look great. Not going to speculate on what the injury, but when you're watching it live, you go, oh my gosh, it makes you shudder just for a second. Let's hope it all works out.
We're moving in on the 2-minute warning. One more snap first. Stiff arm. Shakes off the tackle. 2-minute warning.
Coming up at the half, please join Larry Ridley for the Verizon Halftime Report.
Welcome back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has an injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Bengals official. He was unable to confirm exactly what the injury was, but he did tell me that it is related to the upper body.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Throws to the right. Catch made.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets a completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
Goal line defense on the field.
First and goal to go.
Power surge for 6. Touchdown.
Oh, you just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's first and goal and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to third down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
Extra point was good. The Chiefs are going to get lined up to kick it off. The offense is pleased with that last scoring drive, but the defense really made it happen, doing the heavy lifting by forcing the fumble and giving them great field position. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Bengals bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. First down at the 20. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort. Lots of ways to attack coverage, too. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
This is third down. Quick drop back.
Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
He's got a chance to return this one. He's taken down at the 42.
The Chiefs offense heads on to the field. Three-step drop.
Tackles made. It's now second down. Offense lines up here. Dropping back 3.
Has his man.
In the promised land. Touchdown.
You never know with the talent of these guys nowadays. Little short passes, you think they're harmless, and look what happens. They break a tackle. They got so much talent all the way down the field for the score.
The Chiefs for the extra point.
Extra point is good. The Chiefs were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Split backfield here.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun.
Wants to go deep. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped. And this time, that was a bad drop by the defense.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
The Bengals from the 22.
almost intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted, and the guy dropped it, and you just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Still got it after the play action. Makes the reception. And it's Ogletree there to meet him. The Bengals signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They've come out in the dime package. From the shotgun. Down the field. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Let's go. Red 38.
2nd and 10. Pulls it in. That'll put them in what we call plus territory. The Bengals will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Drop back, shotgun formation. Interception. He's got a little bit of daylight here. Unstoppable. The 10. That'll stop the play right there.
Ogletree, such an impressive athlete. We know he can tackle and stop the run game, but how about that in the pass game? Defending the pass and picking it off. Good job.
First down on the way. Offense lines up here. Just a quick drop back. He'll throw it over the middle. This pass is incomplete. That was thrown right into double coverage.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. They're going to get him here for a sack. The Chiefs call a timeout. Their first. Should be what we call a gimme. The field goal try. Yes, sir.
Well, you come out there on the field as a defense. The offense has great field position. You've got to give them something different. The defense did. They stopped them, and they gave up the field goal.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
Get ready.
Quick drop back. Going for the home run. He caught it. Taken down at the 27. That does it here for the first half. Bengals trail in this one.
This is the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's get ready now to take a look back at the first half. The Bengals have been able to pass the football, but they are still getting housed. The Chiefs are clearly in control here, and it would be surprising if they coughed up this lead. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Now looking to take advantage after the turnover. Here he'll look into the end zone. Ends up working for a touchdown. That takes the lead up to 7. Early in quarter one, here the pass is completed into coverage, and after the short pass, he'll score. That puts them on top by 14. Bengals have it at the 2. Run play coming up here, and he capped off the long drive with a touchdown, cutting the deficit to 7. Late in the first quarter, here the defense will come up with the pick. Bengals take advantage and return it for a TD. We're brand new at 14. We go now to early in the second. Here we get a quick pass and completion. It ends up working for a touchdown. Chiefs up by a touchdown. Midway through the second quarter, he'll head up the middle on the run, and he ends up rushing in for his second touchdown. Bengals tied up at 21. Line up right at the 22-yard line. Here the defense will come up with a pick. Chiefs take advantage and return it for a touchdown. Chiefs push the lead to 10. Chiefs with the ball late in the half. They'll go with the run here, and he ends up rushing in for his second touchdown. The lead now at 17. Still a little time left on the clock. The pass will be completed on the slant. After the short pass, he'll score. The Chiefs go up by 24. So that's it for us at the EA Sports Studio. We'll go back now to Cincinnati for the start of the second half.
All right, Larry, thanks a lot. Second half just about to get underway here as the special teams are about to head back onto the field. Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Chiefs bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive.
Defense with plenty of bodies in the box here on this play.
The third quarter begins with this play.
Going to take it the distance. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10,
and he steps out of the field of play. And as we see the stats flash up, as a head coach, you have to be happy when your quarterback bounces back the way he has today.
Absolutely. You know the head coach is happy about this. And look, when your quarterback is hot, let him keep throwing the football.
Tight end in motion.
First and goal from the 5.
The give. And he's brought to the ground.
Now, as we look at these highlights, it's just been a highlight reel of great throws by the quarterback.
Yeah, we're seeing it all, aren't we? We're seeing the power throws, the throws down the field, the short ones, great touch, good decisions, off balance, you name it. This quarterback has done it today.
Second and goal from the 5.
He's looking to the right. And they score again here to pad the lead.
That was a sweet touchdown right there. Just a nice throw by the quarterback. He put it right on the money. The receiver makes the catch. Beautiful touchdown.
The point after try is in the books. The Bengals are ready to return the kick.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Bengals now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive.
Let's go.
First down at the 19.
Makes the catch. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line. That leads us to second down.
Let's go.
Eyeing that left side. Could have been intercepted.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Now looking at third down. Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
Three-step drop. Caught for the first down. You love to see somebody bounce back. After not being a factor last week, we're seeing a wide receiver who knows how to get right back into it.
Yeah, he was eager to get back out on the field again this week, Jim. He's anxious to go out there and do well, and so far today he has been awesome.
Very nearly intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, The coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
2nd down and 10. Got the completion. That picks up 11. 1st down here. The defense comes out in the dime. Takes it from the gun. Down the field. That's an interception. He stacked up at that point.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
It's a 2 tight end formation. The Chiefs have it at the 39. They'll go ground. Brought down just 2 yards shy of the 1st down mark.
Always good to have these types of runs.
Phil, in the end, you'd have to call this a blowout.
Yeah, I think that's the best thing you can say. When you get dominated, Jim, you lose everything. You can't protect. You can't stop the run. You can't stop the pass. That's what a blowout is, and try to forget it. See if you can play better next week.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nantz saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of wide receivers who certainly want to be targeted throughout the game. It's the Browns going up against the Bengals. Now we'll head down to Jim Nance and Phil Simms for this Week 5 matchup.
It's the start of another week of NFL action, and that means it's Thursday night in the NFL here on EA Sports.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms just prior to kickoff for this primetime extravaganza, and this adds another whole layer of excitement when you have this game under the lights.
I think you said it right. Center stage. Players love it. Anytime you turn on the lights, they know it's special, and it brings out the emotion out of these players. And also, let's don't forget, the fans, they've been here all afternoon getting ready, so we're going to have a loud crowd also.
The Bengals are back deep, waiting for the kick. The Browns ready here for the kickoff.
Just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
And now we've got what you call the wily veteran at quarterback, about to head onto the field for the first time today.
Yeah, when you're a quarterback like this and you've had success, you go out in the field, you can't wait for the game to start because veterans think only good things are going to happen to them. So they're confident and ready to go.
Offense lines up here. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. They bring him to the turf.
Here's a look at the Bengals offense, starting with the offensive line that knows how to look after its quarterback. They have not only protected him, they have freed him to lead this team down the field with a dangerous passing attack.
2nd down and 7. Looking to the right side and throwing. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
And here's the Browns line up on defense. Can anyone on this defensive unit find out a way to stop the passing attack? The Bengals doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. Takes off with it. Throws to the right. And incomplete.
The Bengals decide to punt it.
It'll be a touchback.
And here's a quarterback coming onto the field who has plenty of experience under his belt.
Yep, there's no doubt. He is the man in charge, and he shows it just the way he handles himself, and that's why he plays so well. That's why he's in this game today.
1st down, offense readying for the snap. They bring in the extra tight end.
The give out of the eye. And that's a gain of 10.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
And here we have 2nd down. The defense comes out in the nickel.
Handoff made. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Nice job that time. The run play gets the 1st down. You move those chains. Hey, it's kind of fun to watch a team tough enough and patient enough to run the football to get these 1st downs instead of throwing it all the time.
Split backfield here.
Let's go. 1, 9.
Now 1st and 10. To the ground. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3. Now that we've got a moment, let's look at the Browns offense. They're one of the best in the NFL when it comes to moving the ball up and down the field. That's 2nd down coming up. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Throw to the left. Finds Evans. And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a 1st down.
Well, the drag route that time picked up solid yards. These receivers, sometimes they get a little nervous running these drag routes or these short crossers because they are afraid a defender's going to come out of nowhere and hit them. That's the quarterback's job. See in front of the receiver, lead the guy to the open space.
Brought down right at the 50.
3rd short. I don't know what you do anymore. I've given up. Do you throw it? Do you run it? Do you have that kind of faith in your offensive line? Well, the offense does. They run the football. Great job by the offensive lineman, giving that running back a chance to get that 1st down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The Browns come out in a 2 tight end set. Another carry here. Picks up about 2. Between plays, let's take a look at how the Bengals defense, they're tops in the NFL when it comes to getting to the quarterback. So this offensive line has its work cut out for it. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Robinson's lined up in the slot. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Tackle's made, and the 1st down is picked up.
This is just another way when you run the draw play to see if the defense that you're going against has discipline. If they don't, draw plays work great.
New set of downs now after picking up the 1st on the ground. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Easy catch there. No one near him. Gains 15.
Crossing routes, that's what you want to throw when you see this type of coverage. 4 deep, cover 4. Look for guys going across the field. Hard for the defense to cover those throws.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Nickel formation here for the defense. They'll go shotgun here. Has his target, and that's a gain of 9.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a 1st down.
Now inside the red zone. They were very good at finishing off drives last week in this situation.
2nd down and 1.
They'll go ground. Left side. That picks up 7.
First down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
1st down here after the run. The long drive continues.
Right back to the ground. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Back. Touchdown.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
The Browns now will tack on the extra point. Driving extra point is good. Ready to swing his leg as aggressively as possible and send the football down to the end zone. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. They face first down. Here's the handoff. Middle. They tackle him at the 26-yard line. Second down. Double tight end formation. They're going to run it on the toss. That's a gain of 8.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
The Bengals coaching staff was upset with how the game went last week. Today, they still trail, but it's been a much better effort here, Phil.
The coaches back these players into the corner after last week's game, and they got to be happy with the effort so far here today.
First down here after the completion. Offense lines up here. The defense gets the sack.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Second down here. The Bengals will take the snap from the 35. Got a hand on it. He'll force the incompletion.
Well, it's a good thing that linebacker knocked that pass down. I don't think he could have caught it, so if he can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
Failing to connect there, third down. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Out of the shotgun. Launching it deep. He brings it in. 6 in the books.
There's no doubt about it. When you score like that to tie up the game, it shifts momentum. And it's all up now to the offense of the other team to get back out there and get the momentum back on their side.
The Bengals with the PAT to come. He made it. That will bring us to the end of the first quarter here in Cleveland. We'll be back momentarily for the start of the second. We're back here in this low-scoring affair. The Browns are back deep, ready to return. He'll take it from the 4. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. First down here. Robinson's in the slot. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Has the first down and a whole lot more. They'll mark the football at
the 22. We've had a very close game to this point, but if you look at the rushing numbers in a tie game, you have to be optimistic because you see a running back that right now is having it his way.
The fans love it. They're watching this team run the football. They're doing an extraordinary job of doing it well. And I know who else loves it. Fantasy football players. Seeing a guy play this well and run it this good, man, that's good stuff.
As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going. Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Handoff. Cushing's there to make the tackle. Coming up, second down.
The Browns line up in the pistol offense. On the money. He's brought to a halt. They keep fighting for every inch, every yard as they move closer and closer to the end zone.
Now, this offense, they fit perfectly with the head coach. He's a tough guy. He's a grinder. And this offense, what a job here right now. They are grinding this football, like you said, right down the field.
Gets the handle here. Taken down just 2 yards short of the first.
Good job by the safety diagnosing the run, getting up outside, and making the tackle for a short gain.
A short field goal try on the way. The kick is good.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20, mark him down at the 19.
The Bengals getting set now for their next series. Offense lines up here.
First down at the 19.
And he hauls it in. Gains 13. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Back to the air here on first down. Pass is intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Nickel formation for the defense here. First and 10. He has the grab. That brings the play to an end.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Draw and a run right up the middle. And he is tackled at the 44.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Heading to the line for a third down play, and this was something they specialized in last week, converting in these situations.
Third down and 7.
Evans got the catch and the first.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Wide receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Robinson's going to get set in the slot for this snap. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. And he's thrown to the ground.
My gosh, you talking about getting overpowered. I guess they were expecting a speed move. The right guard and right tackle are both pulled. They get run over and they give up a sack.
They'll run it here. He's headed right. Cushing's there to make the stop.
Manage the football game. That's what you have to do as a quarterback. You're winning a close game and it's 3rd and long. Well, manage it. Know what to do. Don't force the play here. If it's not there, throw it away and just punt the football.
Defense comes out in a 4-6 formation. Finds Evans. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. The Browns have gone to the air here in the first half, and one wideout has stood out. And Evans has been getting open, and he's not missing out on these opportunities to make big plays.
He's just one of those wide receivers. If you keep giving him chances, he will get it done, and they have found ways and designed plays to get him a lot of catches here in the first half.
In his hands, complete, touchdown.
There is no lead in the NFL at stake. We all know that. We have seen tremendous comebacks. So when you get the opportunity, lay it on them, man. Keep scoring.
The Browns for the point after. The point after is good. The Browns will take their spot on the bench after contributing to the cause, especially via the passing game, over 60 yards by the air. Good piece of tackling. The Bengals are getting set for their next possession. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. First down and 10. Setting up screen. Brings it in. And pick up about 4. Second down now. The defense comes out in the nickel. Looking across the middle, finds his mark. They get to him just in time, 1 yard shy of the first down. This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half.
Coming up at the half, it's the EA Sports Halftime Show, sponsored by Verizon.
We're back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning in the first half. On the way, 3rd down. Dropping back 3. Reaches out and grabs it. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Staying with the passing game on first down. The catch is made, and Jeffrey is stopped there. Well, they may be down on the scoreboard, but they have to be feeling very up about the way the passing offense
has been working to this point, Phil.
Yeah, they'll be happy about the offense when they go in at halftime. The coach is going to look at them and go, good job. Then he's going to turn all of his attention to the defense, knowing they must play better to give them a chance to win this game.
We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. And that pass is swatted away, incomplete.
Good job by the linebacker, just watching the quarterback, reading his eyes. He made the move at the right time, and he knocked the pass down.
This will be second down. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Gains 16.
Well, that's just a good old physical run by the offense there, and it's good for a few yards and gets them another first down.
First down here after the completion. Offense lines up here from the gun. With two hands, he has it. Gains 17. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. The Bengals are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. First down coming up. Nickel formation here for the defense. From the gun. No room to complete that one.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover 2, the 2 deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
Out of the shotgun formation. Throws the pass. He makes the catch.
Gets about 9 on the play. The Bengals with a little uncertainty, so they take a timeout here before third down.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive.
The Bengals lined up. Everybody split out wide. Snap it out of the gun. He's got the catch. He's going to pick up the first. The Bengals have to take their final timeout. That's it.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Play after play after play here on this drive. And now on touchdown, and this game is tight.
Well, it's first and goal. I think a lot of defenses are thinking run here, and so the offense, they call a nice play, very deceptive. They throw the football, and they get the easy touchdown pass.
The Bengals lined up now for the point after. Makes the PAT. The Browns kickoff return team is on the field after seeing their defense surrender some points. The score's 17-14.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return.
Makes the catch at the 7. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
It's first down as they head to the line. They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation.
That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
Second down coming up. So that's going to do it for the first half. Browns are up here in this one. The Browns are back deep, ready to return.
Makes the catch at the 7. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Browns offense ready now to see what it can do. And here we go, the first snap of the second half.
And that'll be good for the first.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Offense lines up here. Handoff out of the I formation. Gains 5. Running the football is a mindset, and it's one this team has today for sure.
You can tell this was the thought process all week long by the offense. We're going to go out there, we're going to out-tough the other team and just run the football right at them, and it has worked well.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 5. And he's forced to the ground.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
The Browns from the 37. Airing it out. And they can't connect.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Bengals come onto the field now for this next series. An extra tight end on the field for this one. He's scrambling now. Intercepted! Nice tackle.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
Big set here for the defense, lining up in the 4-6.
And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second down coming up. Takes it from the strong eye.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's 3rd and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Gets it out for the completion. There's the offense picking up another first down on 3rd down.
You must be very creative in the red zone when it comes to the passing game. Formations, movement, do whatever it takes to give your players an advantage. That time they get a nice play call, they throw the pass and complete it for a good solid pickup.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Takes it from the eye. They'll meet him this time behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
It's now 2nd down. The defense comes out in the nickel. Out of the gun. He'll throw it over the middle and off the mark on that short throw.
The defense is fired up right here, aren't they? They know it's 3rd and goal. This game is close. They make a stop here. That is big time for their football team.
Third and goal at the 5. Looking across the middle. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
Terrible job that time by the defense. 3rd and goal. They're expecting pass, and they still can't stop it. This defense is just not fast enough to stop those touchdown passes.
The Browns' ball-hawking defense certainly set up that score. The interception, the good field position, and then the touchdown.
The tackle was made. First down on the way. Offense lines up here. Screen, reaches out and snatches it.
Got the first, and he's got some space.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. 1st and 10. Going deep. Has touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
The Bengals lined up now for the point after.
It's good. And the kicker's ready to go.
Makes the catch at the 7. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. The give goes to the left. That leads us to second down. Quarters formation here for the defense. They'll go ground. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
The Browns are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down. Eat the clock up. Keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
First down here after the run.
Robinson's lined up now as a slot receiver. Another handoff right back to him.
Now makes the move to the right. Ryan Cushing puts it into that play.
The Browns offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Nickel formation here for the defense. He's brought down. One team's running the football, the other is passing, but both are working with their game plans.
Yeah, they both are working. As you look down there on the field, one set of running backs are really happy. On the other side, the wide receiver group, they're really happy. So as long as you get it done, that's all that matters.
Second and 8. Sticks to his hands. They knock him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
It's third down coming up. Makes the catch inbound. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Well, when you get time in the pocket against cover 3, it's easy to see down the field towards the sidelines, and you get easy completions just like that last one.
First down here after the completion. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time, and gains about 1.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
And here we have second down.
The Bengals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
He'll keep it on the play fake. Pulls it in. Gains 18.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Offense lines up here. First down at the 19. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. In on the stop. The running game has been going in opposite directions for these teams today, Phil, but it's still a tight game.
Yeah, Jim, simple on the offensive side. Do whatever you have to do to make it work. If you're running it well, stay with it. On the other side, you got to find ways to deceive the defense. Change up. If you do that, your chances of success, they go way up.
A spectacular catch.
Jim, when you get down the red zone, you have to be very careful as a quarterback not to turn the football over. Good decision that time by the quarterback. Gets the completion, and they get a nice solid pickup that time.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. This has been a long drive so far. Handoff made. Jams it across the goal line for the touchdown.
Well, was just an awful job, wasn't it, by the defense? I mean, it's first and goal. Well, you know it's going to be a run, or I think you should be playing run. The defense not ready. They get overpowered, and they give up the running touchdown.
Inside of the uprights. The Bengals are ready to return the kick.
And they have this return completely covered, tackling him inside the 15.
First down here. They're setting up screen. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line.
Coming off last week, we knew talking with him that he could not wait to get back onto that field and post his usual big numbers. And he's done that here, Phil.
Yeah, he was determined after last week, mad about the way he played. And I'll tell you the big thing, Jim, he felt good about the plan. That's the big reason he's been sharp here today.
1 quarter to go, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's second down coming up.
The Bengals come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. The Bengals get a first down. And Phil, we see the numbers now. You think when a quarterback is posting numbers like this, they would be leading, but that's not the case.
It is not the case, Jim. The defense has really struggled today, even though the quarterback and the offense making a lot of nice plays. It's not enough. The defense, they have to step up.
Looking ahead, the Browns will be on the road in Indianapolis next week, while the Bengals will be on the road in Atlanta.
Second down following that incompletion. They've come out in the dime package. From the gun. Pass batted down, incomplete.
Oh, good job by the linebacker knocking that pass down that time. All he did was watch the eyes of the quarterback, and he reacted. It put him in good position, and he knocks the football down.
3rd and 10. Gets away from the pressure. Heaving it down the field.
This offense can't be stopped on 3rd down, no matter the distance. Good job by the offense. They're in the red zone. They're down by more than 7, but the defense, can you stop them and just give up the field goal try?
First down, offense readying for the snap. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. To the ground. Off the right side. Tackles made.
This is where games are won and lost. Once an offense gets down the red zone, even though they're down more than 7, can you find a way to punch it in there for the touchdown and not settle for a field goal?
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set.
And he'll hand it off to the fullback. And that's good for only a yard or 2. The Browns lead right now, and you look at how they played against the run today, and you have to see that this is a big factor. Why, Phil?
Yeah, they've done everything right to stop the running game, Jim. What have they done? They've shown a lot of toughness. They have good speed on the defensive side. They're aggressive, but most of all, they've shown tremendous discipline.
The Bengals pushing towards the end zone here, partner.
Yeah, Jim, they're trying to get back in the game. And what I want to see here, I want to see some creativity on the offensive side to get this team back in the game.
2nd and goal from the 5. They'll run it. Touchdown and drawing close.
There's a nice touchdown there, and you're chipping away at that lead. Try to get into the minds of the opponent. Will they get tight? You hear the word choke. Yeah, I think they could be choking over there on the other side. Look out.
The Bengals will take their spot on the bench after contributing to the cause, especially via the passing game, over 60 yards by the air.
That's a touchback. The ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Browns are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. Two tight ends on the field here. First down at the 20. They'll go ground. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first.
Second down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Brought down at the 29. Offense has not been hard to find in this one, Phil.
These guys are making it look too easy out there, and I can tell you from experience, and we all know it's not that easy, but I'll tell you this, fun to watch.
Third and 1. Gets it again. Running room. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
And it's third and short. The defensive line, you got to guess. You got to think it's going to be a run play. I don't know what they were thinking. They let the offense just push them back, and they give up the first down. Good job by the offense, though.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. Now first and 10.
Here's the handoff.
And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line.
Outside linebackers are just, they really are great athletes. They got size, and they can really run. That was a good job by the outside linebacker there that time, stopping the outside run for no gain.
Wide receivers are bunched up.
Time is beginning to run out here midway in the fourth. Picks up 8 here. The Bengals trail right now, and they just have not been able to rush the quarterback, which is very rare for this defense.
Well, they got to find a way to get to the quarterback, and I don't know, what do? Do you bring in different players? Do you use some different subs? Hey, I think they should start blitzing, find a way to hit that QB.
From the shotgun.
Finds Evans.
Fights off the hit.
That's been the story of this game. Another third down conversion to move the chains. Looking at this comparison, Phil, it's fun to see these two quarterbacks going head-to-head in a tightly contested game.
Yeah, so well played on the offensive side by both teams. The quarterbacks, they've been very sharp. They're on target with the football, and
he's in for the touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Browns with an extra point try on the way. And the point after is good. The Browns will take their spot on the bench after contributing to the cause, especially via the passing game, over 60 yards by the air. The Bengals are ready to return the kick. This is a big-time return.
There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
First and 10. On the money. Brought down at the 26.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. First down. Pressure on every snap now. The defense comes out in the dime. He'll take the snap from the gun. Touchdown. That'll close the gap.
Good job by the offensive coordinator calling those plays. Leads to a touchdown. They're just slowly chipping away at this lead. Now can their defense come out and help them out?
Counted. Well, you have to think they'll be going for the onside kick now, as they must get the football back in a hurry. The Browns are back deep, ready to return. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Browns offense now coming out. It's a two tight end formation. First down at the 20. Handoff. And at the 25, he'll be brought down. And they're going to call a timeout here to stop the clock. Back out there for action after that defensive timeout. Second down here. Defense filling up the box here with a 4-6 formation. Gets the handle here. That'll stop the play right there.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front. And that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
Nickel formation for the defense here. They'll run it here. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Taken down at the 27. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. First down and 10. He makes the catch, and he knows where he has to get to pick up the first.
The Bengals just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Offense lines up here. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Looking to go down the field here. Full touchdown at the end.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
So now as they get set for the kickoff, they pushed ahead, and with one more stand on defense, they can win the game. Everyone's lined up for this kickoff. No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone. The Browns have saved all three of their timeouts for here in the fourth quarter. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. First down. Let's see what they come up with here. Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry.
And now looking at some numbers here in the second half. It's more of the same for a guy who has been one of the best all year at the quarterback position.
Well, what I like about him so much, he sees where he has to go with the football, and then he's able to deliver the football right on the money, no matter what the circumstances are. High down the field, drives it in between defenders. He is just a terrific thrower of the ball.
Trailing, they'll go hurry up rather than call a timeout. Going for the deep ball. Ball's picked off. And he's brought to the ground. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. We'll head back to the field now after the injury timeout. Danielle Bellini is getting us the update on exactly what happened down there. They face first down. Offense lines up here. The give, taking it right up the middle, and that'll be a gain of about 2. The Browns will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point. Offense lines up here. Second down and 8. They'll go ground to the outside. He's brought down at the 30-yard line. The Browns stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Bengals official. At this point, the medical staff is going to hold him out of this one with what they're still just calling an upper body injury. So, guys, he's out for the day. Back to you.
Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. The Browns will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Takes the knee. Well, the lights were bright, and the team was up for the occasion here, winning in prime time.
Nothing like it, man. Winning in prime time when you know it's all about you. And I've said many times, today's football players, they love being on the big stage. Well, they were today, and they got it done.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.